Ingeteam Power Technology. Power Grid Automation. Tutorials. Topic: Report Control Block Configuration. In this video, we will learn how to configure the report publication of an IED with the Energy Factory Suite tool. For that, we will first open the PackFactory application, and we will select the IED whose report will be configured. Once the application is open, we will establish an FTP connection to the IED to later send the modifications done in the CID. In order to configure the publication of reports, we will click on the IEC 61850 server tag. As it can be seen, some customized datasets and a Goose publication have already been configured. To access the report configuration window, we will need to click on the RCB button. Much alike with the Goose publication, new reports can be created by pressing the New button with the white cross and a green circle background. First, the name of the report needs to be written. Then the dataset assigned to the report needs to be selected. On the second tab, Trigger Options Optional Fields, the RCB trigger options shall be configured: buffered or unbuffered type of report, report publication on signal value change, report publication by general interrogation, etc. In addition to the configurations in the second tab, the first tab, Details, lets the user modify the report type to indexed, that is, how many copies of the same report will be available to be published by the IED. In this case, the report will be of indexed type, with up to 5 identical reports being published. In order to save the modifications, the Apply button needs to be clicked on. Now, the CID will be sent to the IED. Once the IED has received and parsed the CID, the Operation Factory application will be opened to check the publication of the newly configured report. For that, we will need to establish a connection to the IED. Then, by clicking on the RCB button located on the top right side of the Operation Factory window, the reports included in the IED can be enabled and monitored. The reports can be read by general interrogation or by the change of value in one of the signals included in the dataset assigned to the report. In this example, the inputs included in the report's dataset have been sequentially updated, and the updated reports have been accordingly received. Finally, we now know how to configure the report publication of an IED with the Energy Factory Suite tool.
Ingeteam, electrifying a sustainable future.